get a little emotional up here. It might be a little bit hard for me to speak. Yeah. First of all, I would just like to thank everyone for going out their way to be here today. I know a lot of you guys have busy schedules. A lot of you work. Maybe you guys are students during the summer. A lot of you might have even come all the way from out of state. And for that, me and my family are really, really thankful. For those of you who may have not met me before, I'm Ken's older brother, Kevin. Let me just say that it is amazing to look across this room to see people from all breadths of Kenneth's life gathered here today. High school friends, college friends, family friends, and relatives. I also want to give a shout out to my friends from Asian American University and Harvest Church of Madison for being here to support my family and me. I know a lot of you may never have had the opportunity to meet my brother, but it means a lot to my family and I that you guys are here regardless of that. The past couple of weeks have been the most difficult times in my life. For those of you who have siblings, can you imagine losing your brother, your sister? I couldn't imagine it 3 weeks ago when I had heard my brother had been hospitalized and was sent to the ICU. It was heartbreaking to see my brother not as his usual self. Sorry. Just to see him laying unconscious with so many severe injuries. During this time, I often questioned, why did this have to happen to my brother? And if all things happen for a reason, why did this happen to him? My world was shaken in a way it never has been before. For those of you who knew Kenneth, you know he was like a light wherever he went, whomever he was with. Whether it be telling a joke, extending a helping hand, leading his high school basketball team, you name it. He always managed to bring happiness and inspiration into the lives he touched. He was someone who led by example. I've seen him lead his high school basketball team to success and victory many times. I've seen him lead his high school as president of the student council. My brother always had a huge heart for his friends and others. I truly believe that the relationships that he made were one of the things he cherished most in his life. And he made damn sure that his friends and family knew that. As Peter mentioned, if any of you know my brother like I do, you would know that he was a competitive and adventurous soul. He was never one to let life get him down. He was a happy kid. He never feared the punches that life could throw at him. And if life did throw punches at him, he would never take it laying down. My brother would fight every single time to get back up. He did that as a kid growing up. And he did that when he was literally fighting for his life, up to the very end. I got to see this fight that he had in him from a young age. Basketball was a huge part of our lives. We played a lot of basketball in our backyard growing up, and for a long time, I was always bigger and taller than he was. I would exploit any physical advantage to beat him in basketball. But that didn't matter to him. He would scrap and swipe and run around like a crazy man. He would do whatever it took to make putting a basketball in a basket as difficult as it possibly could be. And of course, ironically, he eventually became the tallest person of the men in our immediate family. My brother and I challenged one another to be better at whatever we did and to be better people. I love my brother. He made me a better man. For those of you who have siblings, you know that the bond between brothers or sisters, or brother and sister, is one that is so unbelievably special. It is something that I still can't fully grasp myself. It is so different than any typical friendship. My bond with my brother was built on spending 20 years together. Sorry. When I think about the things I would do for my brother to still be standing here today, that list would be endless. It brings me so much pain that he's no longer here. It still feels unreal that I will be unable to do things like be there for his college graduation, see him live out his dream of becoming a physical therapist, see him get married and start his own family, or just be able to grow in old age with him. My relationship with my brother was unique, to say the least. Growing up, I loved getting on my brother's nerves. You know, typical sibling stuff. It was practically a habit for me. My brother would obviously, with good reason, often be pretty grumpy at me a lot of the times. There was nothing more fun growing up than to pester my brother. But slowly I've come to enjoy something far greater than just messing around with him. When he's all serious and grumpy, one of the things that brought me the most joy in my life was making him laugh. You guys would not believe the number of just straight up horrible and dumb jokes that I've come up over the years, all for the sole purpose of seeing my brother laugh and smile. It was always worth it, even if I made a fool of myself. Kenneth, I want to thank you for an amazing 20 years. I could not imagine having anyone else as my blood brother. I will always remember all the things we've done together. Getting up super early to secretly watch WWE because our parents disapproved of it. Us battling to see who marked out to make it like more. The bajillion hours of video games that we played together. I'm pretty sure I still have the winning record for NBA 2K. Practicing basketball with you in our backyard. And getting up to watch early morning NBA games in Thailand on TV with you and Dad. That one year we played on the junior varsity basketball team together in high school. And also the times that we had to find our way back home after practice as well. Who could forget the time that we got our ears pierced at the same time, right? Yep, it actually happened. I don't have the piercing anymore, but you know, he did. That's its own separate story. It's really funny because it was one of those things where like I didn't even really want an ear piercing, but you know, when your sibling gets new toys, you kind of want new toys. So I was like, if he's getting an earring, I'm getting an earring. Kenneth, we've had an amazing run together, and these are some of the memories that I will forever cherish. Things will truly never be the same without you. I can honestly and confidently say that my brother lived a great life. I really think he lived a life that he loved, and I'm sure he loved his life. I'm sure he loved his friends. my hope is that he's in a better place now. And just through the past 3 weeks, I realized more than ever, how much I really wanted my brother to really experience the love of God. As a lot of people have said, he may not be here now, but I truly believe that the impact that he's had in our lives, they are life lasting, and they will go on forever. Thank you.